Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest. Life comes at you fast, which is why it's important to find some time to relax. A little you time. Enter Chumba Casino. With no download required, you can jump on anytime, anywhere for the chance to redeem some serious prizes. So treat yourself with Chumba Casino and play over 100 online casino-style games, all for free. Go to ChumbaCasino.com to collect your free welcome bonus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
This time of year, a good hoodie is absolutely essential. And the American Giant Classic Full Zip Hoodie is made to last a lifetime. With timeless style, heavyweight fleece, and durable details, you can depend on it for years to come. Snag the hoodie that will bring you comfort for life, the American Giant Classic Full Zip, and save 20% off your first order at american-giant.com when you use code CLASSIC24 at checkout. That's 20% off your first order at american-giant.com. Code CLASSIC24.
Hey guys, it is Ryan. I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I'm a bit of a fun fanatic when I can. I like to work, but I like fun too. And now I can tell you about my favorite place to have fun. Chumba Casino. They have hundreds of social casino style games to choose from with new games released each week. You can play for free and each day brings a new chance to collect daily bonuses. So join me in the fun. Sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
This time of year, a good hoodie is absolutely essential, but it's tough to find one that will last through the season. That's why the American Giant Classic Full Zip Hoodie is made to last a lifetime, so you can count on it to bring you comfort and warmth year after year. Slate Magazine called it the greatest hoodie ever made, and from cotton to zipper, it's made right here in the USA. With timeless style, heavyweight fleece, a double-lined hood, and reinforced elbow patches, you can depend on it for years to come. Snag the hoodie that will bring you comfort for life, the American Giant Classic Full Zip, and save 20% off your first order at american-giant.com when you use code CLASSIC24 at checkout. That's 20% off your first order at american-giant.com, code CLASSIC24.
You're listening to 2024 in Review, a look back at some of the most compelling conversations and stories of the year from True Crime Today and the Hidden Killers Podcast.
This is the Hidden Killers Podcast with Tony Brueski.
Featuring former FBI Special Agent and Chief of the Counterintelligence Behavioral Analysis Program, Robin Dreeke.
The trial of Alec Murdaugh, well, that ended quite a while ago. And during that investigation into Alec Murdaugh, the investigation into the death of Stephen Smith was also reopened. We don't really know exactly why yet it was reopened, but it was attributed to something that was found during the investigation into Alec Murdaugh. Was it anything to do with Buster Murdaugh? That was the question for quite some time, but Buster Murdaugh has never been charged with anything. He has denied any sort of involvement with the death of Stephen Smith, and he's sick of it. He's sick of some of the documentaries that have come out about his dad, but then also implicating him in the death of Stephen Smith. He's now filed a lawsuit against Warner Media and several other media outlets that have portrayed him in that light. And we're going to talk about it a little bit. Robin Dreeke, retired FBI Special Agent, Chief of the Counterintelligence Behavioral Analysis Program, joining me. What do you think? I when watching all that stuff, I know we all had questions, and I think it's fair to have questions, but at some point, is enough enough? Was there never enough investigation going on to this, or what's happening? I mean, I would never accuse him of being someone that is the murderer of Stephen Smith, but I think the good question is, what do you know about him and that time in your life and maybe those around him? What's your thoughts?
Well, they reopened the investigation because they had some evidence or a tip or a lead to do just that. So good, let that play out, go where the evidence leads you. You were just talking about lifestyle leakage when it came to Heuermann, and we have the same thing here, lifestyle leakage onto Buster. His dad is a fighter. Before getting locked up in jail, his dad's about power and control, as we knew in the system there. And if someone disparaged his name, his dad would fight anyone to disparage his name. And so it doesn't surprise me that Buster is fighting people that are trying to insinuate that he was involved in any way whatsoever. I wouldn't doubt that his dad probably told him to do it and helped him, get the ball rolling on it, because as it looks like, I mean, we don't know because we only see media clips, but it looks like, he's still a staunch defender of his dad. His dad didn't do the murders. Mm-hmm. And when dad tells his son, hey, you shouldn't take this from these people saying these things about you, because it will affect the rest of his life.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
If he doesn't fight back in some way, and there's no case brought against him, and even if there is, if he's acquitted of it, just the insinuation that these media outlets made that he was involved in any way, that's pretty bad.
Is this a horrible idea, though? Because at the end, I mean, yes, there could be a settlement if he's going after money, and we don't know what his intent is. I'm assuming it's more so for his name. I mean, the name's out there. It's been tarnished. It is what it is. Going and suing media companies saying you shouldn't have said that about me is not necessarily going to change people's public opinion about Buster Murdaugh, or the Murdaugh family in general. This opens it all up to discovery. This opens Pandora's box here. And I know a lot of people have been saying, oh, this is horrible. Oh my gosh, this is going to open up a lot. But if he believes that there's absolutely nothing to hide, why would he care? I guess is the question.
So just because I understand he's doing it doesn't mean I think it's a good idea either.
Sure.
So what he's doing is he's following the family behavior arc. We're calling this a family behavior arc because this is what his father's done. So this is what he's doing. But his father did a lot of things that were a lot of really bad ideas too. And this is one of them, because for the same reason. When you start bringing attention on yourself, you bring a lot of scrutiny on yourself, bring a lot of eyeballs on yourself, and not just in the one area they're looking at, but they're going to see all the tendrils that go out from there. And if this is a family and there's been family leakage onto him of, hey, we're above the law, we can do all these things that we're not going to be accountable for, he might be completely unaware of half the things that he might have been involved in or touched upon that were illegal, that he didn't even consider. So like you said, because you're fighting one thing in one very specific area, doesn't mean that it's not going to blossom into all these other things. So be careful what you wish for. You might get it.
That's the interesting thing with this case, is what else is this going to open up? I'm also wondering as well, though, is this going to help with the investigation into the death of Stephen Smith? Just because they're going to have to dig into stuff. And he's going after companies with very large pockets, ones who would probably love this all to happen because they can make another documentary about it and profit off of all of this. But that's the thing, though. It's where is this going to go? How is this going to benefit him? And will this make any sense at the end of the day? I'm wondering, will this help in the investigation, like I said, into the actual murder of Stephen Smith? This might open up some doors that otherwise couldn't be opened.
Yeah, so let's do that. Let's first think about the family that lost their son. And so hopefully it'll bring some justice there, because that's the first thing we always want to do is, the whole system is set up to bring justice to those that have been disenfranchised of life in this case. And so that's the first thing. So hopefully this will bring some light into that, some answers for the family that's been searching for answers for a long time. Again, never closure, but movement forward for them. The thing that is always interesting to me is, and you know this because you've been in media a long time, Tony, generally, every time I've worked with media and I've worked with news organizations and people that are doing investigations, they're very, 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 very careful not to say something unless it's credible, been backed up, and they have it sourced. Even if there's an insinuations, I've seen where news organizations and interviewers have made insinuations that they know in their head it's complete fact, but they just haven't been able to source it to enough people to say it as fact, but they still know we got a high probability of this being a truth. And so I'd be really interested to see, like you said, where this goes, because the organizations that have, the media outlets that have said things about him or insinuated it, they have a lot of credibility. So this is either going to go really poorly for Buster or really poorly for the outlets. I don't think it's going to be somewhere in the middle on this one. I think it'll be some blood in the water. Either way. It's
going to be very fascinating. And if anything, we can maybe settle this area of Buster's involvement or not involvement, and maybe it will lead into the right direction of who, in fact, was responsible for Stephen Smith's death. I'm not saying it's Buster by any means, but maybe it'll point in the direction of who it actually is.
Yeah, and that's the important point there. So hopefully it'll bring some closure or some movement forward for the family.
Sick of the ads?
We are too.
Start listening with no commercials now and get access to all of our episodes in advance of everyone else.
Become a True Crime Today Premium Plus subscriber on Apple Podcasts.
Search True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts or go to our podcast page and sign up now.
True Crime Today Premium Plus.
Sign up now.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. Everybody needs some variety in life. That's what I love about Chumba Casino. They know how to keep things fresh and exciting. All their games are free to play, like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire. You can claim free daily login bonuses, too. And they release new games every week. So spice things up with ChumbaCasino.com now for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
With the summer sizzle starting to fizzle, cooler heads are looking to lock in a wellness routine fit for the fall and beyond. Lucky for you, Ritual's high standards don't drop with the temperature. Fully committed to traceable science and sourcing, Ritual is shaking up the supplement industry with high-quality ingredients and scientifically developed formulas. With them, you know what you're taking, where it comes from, and why it's important. They've got every base covered, from their clinically backed women's 18-plus multivitamin to groundbreaking options like stress relief and sleep melatonin, which both use first-of-its-kind bioseries technology designed to optimize formula delivery. And right now, for a limited time, get up to 40% off your first month at ritual.com/podcast.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest. Life comes at you fast, which is why it's important to find some time to relax. A little you time. Enter Chumba Casino. With no download required, you can jump on anytime, anywhere for the chance to redeem some serious prizes. So treat yourself with Chumba Casino and play over 100 online casino-style games, all for free. Go to ChumbaCasino.com to collect your free welcome bonus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
As the summer sizzle fades, it's time to establish a wellness routine that's here to stay. Ritual is shaking up the supplement industry with their focus on traceable science and high-quality ingredients. They've got every base covered, from their clinically backed women's 18-plus multivitamin to their stress relief and sleep melatonin, both using first-of-its-kind bioseries technology designed to optimize formula delivery. For a limited time, get up to 40% off your first month at ritual.com/podcast.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. People always say it's good to unwind, but that's easier said than done. The exception, Chumba Casino. They actually make it easier done than said, or at least the same. Chumba Casino is an online social casino with hundreds of casino-style games like slots and blackjack. Play for fun. Play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Sign up now and collect your free welcome bonus at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
With the summer sizzle starting to fizzle, cooler heads are looking to lock in a wellness routine fit for the fall and beyond. Lucky for you, Ritual's high standards don't drop with the temperature. Fully committed to traceable science and sourcing, Ritual is shaking up the supplement industry with high-quality ingredients and scientifically developed formulas. With them, you know what you're taking, where it comes from, and why it's important. They've got every base covered, from their clinically backed women's 18-plus multivitamin to groundbreaking options like stress relief and sleep melatonin, which both use first-of-its-kind bioseries technology designed to optimize formula delivery. And right now, for a limited time, get up to 40% off your first month at ritual.com/podcast.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey guys, it is Ryan. I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I'm a bit of a fun fanatic when I can. I like to work, but I like fun too. And now I can tell you about my favorite place to have fun. Chumba Casino. They have hundreds of social casino-style games to choose from with new games released each week. You can play for free, and each day brings a new chance to collect daily bonuses. So join me in the fun. Sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather, now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Every day when you log into ChumbaCasino.com, the ultimate online social casino, you get a free daily bonus. Imagine if you got daily bonuses in other parts of your life.
I chose French fries over loaded French fries.
I asked Stuart from accounting about his weekend, even though I don't care.
I updated my operating system without having to call tech support.
Collect your free daily bonus at ChumbaCasino.com now. And live the Chumba life.
VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18 plus.